Hi guys, so I am driving, so I'm going to try really hard to keep my eyes on the road, but also talk to you guys. Okay, so I have been making this really yummy smoothie lately, and I never thought I'd be a smoothie girl, because one, I like to diagnose, I'm a self-diagnosed lactose intolerant, and I think it's really just cheeses and greasy food that makes me feel disgusting and sick and gassy and Lord knows what else goes down there. But okay, so I usually don't drink a lot of dairy products, or actually I haven't had milk, and I don't drink a glass of milk like most people do, with dinner or with cake or with anything. Milk to me is just really kind of disgusting, but I'll consume it in small portions. Sometimes instead of putting creamer in my coffee, if I have coffee, which is another thing that I don't usually like to have, but I think my stomach is finally getting used to the coffee. But if, say, instead of putting creamer in my coffee, I'll put train tracks. I'll put a little bit of milk in it. I've always been doing that since I was younger. So okay, so anyways, to the point, the smoothie that I make is pretty much I have this one blender by Hamilton, and it comes like this. This is how big it is. I couldn't exactly tell you how many ounces, milliliters, 400 milliliters, is that? I don't know measurements. Okay, but it looks like that. It comes with a lid. The blade is inside of there. Let me see if I can show you guys. The blade is right inside there. So you just wash it, go, blend, go, and it's really easy. I actually got it for my job because we have this reward point kind of a thing. So with the reward points that I had, I bought that, and I bought some other little things here and there. But the reason why I bought that is because I actually wanted a juicer, but I didn't have enough points for the juicer. So I ended up getting the self-drink blender thing, majigger bob. So, okay, so what I do is I actually did look up some recipes because I'm I've never made a smoothie. Oh, you can see the sit on my face. Oh my god, it's so embarrassing. Okay, so I did look up some recipes, mostly on here on YouTube, and then I did also find some recipes in cookbooks and stuff like that. So what I do is I take this cup right here. I've taken some fresh strawberries, and I also have frozen fruit. I put peaches in there, mangoes, and I want to say pineapple chunks were in there. I'm not sure, but they were frozen. And then I put ice in there as well. I put a little bit of sugar, which I forgot what the name of the brand name brand is. It's called Truvia. I'm pretty sure it's Truvia. It's pretty much a all natural sugar sweetener with no calories. So it's a natural sweetener as opposed to what you would get, I guess, at a coffee shop, which is the blue Splenda or the pink, whatever colors, yellow, blue, and pink. This one's all natural. It's made from sugars and fruit and stuff like that with it's natural. It's pretty much healthy for you. Okay, so I know the sun is probably really annoying you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go over it again. Fresh strawberries, about 2 or 3, because I really like strawberries. Frozen fruit, which I have a mixture of mango, strawberries. I usually don't put the frozen strawberries in there though. So it's fresh strawberries, frozen fruit, which is peach, mango, and pineapple, and about 4 ice cubes. I put a little bit of sugar, which is, again, all natural sugar, don't forget. It's a sweetener, it's not really sugar. It has a consistency of sugar, that's why. And then I put non-fat about, I want to say I take about 3 spoonfuls of non-fat yogurt. And it's a plain yogurt. And then I put a little bit of milk in there. It literally is just a little splash because I don't do milk. And you just blend it right in here. You can kind of see the fruit and stuff. And it is a little condensation on the outside of the cup because obviously it's warm in my car and the drink is cold. So this one I actually made it pretty thick because I put a lot of ice in there because I figured I'm going to have it with me probably for an hour or so at work. And we like it warm in our office, so I figured it might melt a little bit. Okay, now it's so thick. But if you like it thick, I guess that's put more ice in there like I did today. So that is, there's a big reflection from the sun on my face. So that is my recipe for making a smoothie. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know I have. It kind of holds up my hunger between dinner, like lunchtime and dinner time, because I do get hungry and like I tend to go for the chips and stuff, so I have been actually doing really good on that. No chips, nothing. So when I come to work, like it's so stressful. But what I also bought, if you want another healthy tip, it's these by Better Oats Oat Fit, and it's instant oatmeal, and this is actually in the flavor of cinnamon roll, and it is actually really, really good. And these are only 100 calories per pouch. It's natural and artificially flavored, which is obviously the artificial flavor you're gonna get from what's that called? The cinnamon roll, because like how can you get cinnamon roll, you know, oatmeal? So these are little pouches, and what's great about them too is I never eat oatmeal. That's another thing I don't eat. But like I said, I've been trying to eat healthier and kind of fill my body up with stuff that I'm not used to, just to get me on that healthy level. Like if I go work out, like I know I won't be hungry because I know I'll have this. But these look like this, and they actually come with a measuring cup. So you empty this into the bowl, whatever you're eating it out of, which is usually a bowl. That's where I put mine. So you empty this whole oats and oatmeal and stuff in there, and it smells really good by itself. Like I was tempted to just eat it like granola, but I don't think you could do that with oatmeal. I mean, I don't know. I really don't eat oatmeal like that. So what you do is you take this, empty it, and then you actually fill it up to the line with water. You kind of cup it in your hand, fill it up with water, and you put it in the microwave for 90 seconds. I want to say 90 seconds or 120 seconds. Oh, that car's smoking. Okay, I'm pretty sure 90 seconds. But, and then there's your oatmeal. You have instant oatmeal. I'm going to have one of those at work, and I'm actually brought fresh strawberries. So that's going to be one of my snacks, which usually I get really hungry at nighttime. And then I'm like scavenging for food. I'm like, what can I eat? And I know there's a vending machine inside. So I go to the vending machine, and I'm like, no vending machine. So I brought that, and I also brought an apple. I want to say it's the Honeycrisp apples. I'm not sure about that. I just know that I love green apples, but I'm trying to like break away from that. Plus, this apple has a lot more to it. It's really big, so I know it's going to be really filling. So, what else did I buy? Okay, for my dinner, because I will get hungry around, right now it's like 4:14, 4:15. I know I'll get hungry around 6:30 or so, and that's usually our lunchtime at work. Well, pretty much any time's lunchtime at work. But I usually get really hungry around then. So what I brought is brown rice with, I only seasoned it with a little bit of chopped the red onions, chopped red onions, and then I baked it, cooked it, whatever you want to call it, like that. And then I brought chickpeas and then green beans with no seasoning, anything on them. Like, you kind of just have to enjoy the fruits by themselves, and that's the foods by themselves. So that's kind of what I've been doing, and I find out that, like, you miss out a lot of flavoring if you like put garlic, butter, salt, and all this stuff on the actual fruit. Because when you put like salt and butter, that's all you taste is salt and butter. But when you actually put nothing on it, like you actually taste the actual green bean, you actually taste like the strawberry, you know, you actually like taste everything fresh. So it's really all, to me, like right now, it's really all about organic and freshly made stuff. I haven't had any fast food. I did have pizza on Tuesday. That's because my boyfriend made pizza, and I was like, oh, I have to have pizza now. So I had that, but I did work out yesterday. I don't know, I'm rambling on now. So pretty much that's how I make my smoothie, and that's like my lunch and breakfast and all that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and you got a little bit of tips out of this. All right, bye.